Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce my case, NutraSweet Company. My name is Lexi. First, let's go through the summary of the case. NutraSweet Company was the United States company operating in Canada. The company successfully manufactured artificial sweetener aspartame. The product was first revealed in 1966. However, because of the uncertainties and delays in gaining health regulator sanctions, it was introduced into the market after the acquisition of patents. The NutraSweet Company case involves the alleged extension of patents' rights. Dominant business can take advantage of their market power to determine the price and barriers to entry. The Director of Investigation and Research filed the case on June 1st, 1989. The case illustrates the way that a company can address the aggressive defense of significant market share. The director requested that tribunal end anti-competitive acts of NutraSweet Company. Holland Sweetener Company was the only rival of NutraSweet Company in production of aspartame in Europe and Canada. The Director of Investigation and Research found out that NutraSweet Company was engaging in anti-competitive acts. The director presented two key allegations. The first one was the contract terms of more than 90% of Canadian market was offered an exclusive supply link between NutraSweet and its clients. Because of this, it creates restrictions for expansion of its market rivals and thus enjoying monopoly power. The company also used these complete contract terms to induce Canadian buyers to deal with the company's product exclusively. The second allegation was that NutraSweet was engaging in below acquisition cost, which is one of the anti-competitive act. So talk about the second part, decision made by tribunal. The tribunal pointed out that the control should be determined by assessing whether NutraSweet Company exercised its market power, and the tribunal assessed NutraSweet capability to fix the prices higher than those of competitors. NutraSweet covered about 95% of aspartame market, hindering rivals' efforts to penetrate the market. The tribunal established that NutraSweet has considerable market power. Additionally, the tribunal found out the high cost and the extensive economics of scale affected Coke and Pepsi's market position as potential market entrants. For the abuse of dominant position, anti-competitive acts was really important. Firstly, the company violated government reporting requirements. NutraSweet indicated a loss on its Canadian tax return despite making profits. The company also provided an insufficient explanation on its project of valuing imported aspartame on the customs declaration forms. Secondly, the company engaged in the contractual exclusion of potential market rivals. The director claimed that NutraSweet used contract terms that excluded potential competitors such as Ajinomoto from distributing aspartame in Canada. In this opinion, the tribunal denied the company's argument that the contract formed a large scheme to improve efficiency by reaching the mutual agreement with the rival not to compete. Thirdly, the company sold its product below the acquisition cost. Fourth, the company used U.S. patents to gain the competitive edge in Canada. The first allegation was the company has utilized the U.S. patents to gain exclusive supply deals from Pepsi and Coca-Cola. And the next allegation was the NutraSweet utilizes profits from U.S. monopoly to cover the below-cost sales in Canada. Furthermore, the claim was that the NutraSweet enticed the consumer away from its market rival using incentives. For this claim, the tribunal was convinced that NutraSweet took advantage for the U.S. patents to eliminate rivals. There's no exclusive selling as initial alleged. Exclusive selling are defined as any practice in which, as a condition for delivering that product to clients, commodity suppliers requires the consumer to order only such products and desist from dealing in other products other than those supplied by a specific supplier. And based on this, the tribunal concludes that NutraSweet sales were not accustomed to the consumer dealing solely with the company. Moreover, there was proof that some consumers were forced to take or deny aspartame delivery if they did not consent to exclusive agreements with NutraSweet Company. Furthermore, the tribunal was not persuaded by the director's contention that fidelity rebates to consumers were meant to entice them only to purchase aspartame products. The allegation further indicated that the company offered There are other incentives such as local display allowance to entice clients to purchase its aspartame products, despite the tribunal confirming the possibility of trying agreements through the trademarks. It was not convinced that the directors offered sufficient proof. For instance, there was no indication of whether the trademark or the aspartame brand was trying product, hence, there was weak information to satisfy the existence of tied selling. Let's talk about the most important part, the reasons why the decision made by tribunal was faulty. The tribunal decided that the director did not justify NutraSweet exclusivity allegations promoted by the contract terms would affect other business in the industry, which is why the decision is faulty. The NutraSweet company contained 95% of market share, was vital in determining the possession of market share. Through this monopoly period, the company triggered numerous barriers to entry. And the other reason is the contractual practice were imposed following the consumer request. The central element of Canadian competition law entails maintaining and promoting competition to enhance the Canadian economy's efficiency and sustainability. Abuse of dominance is related to contractual agreements between corporations. Contractual agreements imposed by clients can lead to parties cooperatively violating their dominant position. And this is a fact that contractual provisions triggered anti-competitive acts. For instance, in this case, failure to carry out extension investigation potentially limited the revelation of exclusionary effects incorporated in contractual practices with customer. Barriers to entry are a crucial consideration in conjunction with the market share when determining the market power. The tribunal did not indicate whether their decision on NutraSweet market power was solely based on the market share to enter along. In absence of barriers to entry, any attempt by the dominant company was to increase the price will likely experience the penetration of new firms. For an explanation regarding to constitute a monopoly power, the most vital factors are the market share and the barriers to entry. As we mentioned before, the NutraSweet has definitely controlled 90%, 95% of market power in Canada. The way the tribunal determined and analyzes the relevant geographic and product markets need more evaluation based on the market concentration. The tribunal used the most qualitative factors such as product functions, consumer behavior, price levels, and physical features. It would have also employed quantitative factors such as price elastic analysis. When a new firm introduced into the market, the introduced product's price may be less than the previous existing product because consumers are not yet familiar with the new product. So the product awareness is vital, especially if the consumer understands its function and value. When the patent expires, the competition may increase because of the ease of entry into the market, that causing a fall in product price. New entrants are motivated by the thriving nature of the market and the large consumer base. The introduction of product as a tighter product requires the existence of trying condition. Trying is common in competitive markets. In favorable circumstances, it results in efficiency. The investigating tribunal was conservative in its investigations and findings on the use and substitutes of aspartame. The tribunal tend to have narrowed down the definition of the product market to specifically aspartame. It defined the product market as a product for which a company market's position is determined. Combined with the geographic market, the product market support with the inclusion of others winner in the market, NutraSweet market dominance would have been reduced. The definition of the product market played a vital role in determination of the market control. Last, the tribunal indicated that sustainability between aspartame and different sweeteners was restricted. Hence, it concluded that aspartame was the appropriate product market. The determination that aspartame was distinct product market based on its sustainability emerged from evaluating factors such as safety concerns, price changes, and differences. Product differentiation is essential due to its determining the consumer purchasing decision. The tribunal conclusion failed to consider the technical deficiency that limited the use of aspartame. More importantly, it did not consider these limitations that make this product susceptible to competition from various sweeteners. Using aspartame in baked food, due to its high sugar content, make other sweetener more preferable. Thus, it resulted in an outstanding appeal to health officials in Canada to approve the use of aspartame in baked goods. Aspartame also loses its taste stability when used with a carbonated soft drink and stored for extended periods. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.